Iran is emerging as a new global center of power. So let me just explain this a moment. So before the war, 33 days ago, there were three centers of world power we discussed: the US, Russia, and China. Now, why was Russia even in that mix? Because it had 11% of the world's oil. And of course, it uses that for military purposes. Well, Iran now has double that amount of world oil, more than any other country on the planet. And what that's going to mean are 75, $100 billion a year more to put into military. That nuclear enrichment is now more likely than ever to become nuclear weapons. And over time, as the months and the years go on, which I know we're having a hard time coming to grips with the reality that's occurred here, is that this is going to create a new center of world power and dwarf Israel. This, as you can see right away, for all of our lifetimes, oil has been so critical. And it's not just oil, of course, it's gas, it's the energy, it's the fertilizer. This is what Iran has now as a chokehold on the world, but it's 20%. And there's no way you're going to make up for that in the next 3 or 4 years. Even if you start drilling now, it will take that long. So Iran is coming out of this, and we've never seen this in our lifetimes, a new world power center created in a month. That's what's on issue here. So whatever President Trump says tonight, whether he wants to go forward, ground war or not, all of this we don't know, and he may not even know. Let's face it. He's been all over the map. The reality, I deal with the realities here. And what we are seeing is escalation reality with strategic consequences. Those aren't over because President Trump thinks he's going to stop and go to Mar-a-Lago and just cut himself off from the world. No, the world will have to live now with this new center of world power. And there's no good way to deal with this. This is why I was so opposed to this war with the modeling I've been explaining. This is not like, this will end up being worse than Vietnam, maybe not in battle deaths, so the 58,000 dead, that took 10 years, however, so we haven't been into this 10 years yet, but it's because of the consequences. There was no way Vietnam was ever going to become a center of world power. It had no nuclear enriched material. It was not going to do shocks. This one was always fundamentally different. And I realized most of the world would not know that. Why should they know that? They're not modeling this for decades. This is what was always coming. And that's why I said this is the horns of a dilemma. It's a branching with where we're at. It's not a, well, now that we're going to not go forward with the ground war, we can all live happily ever after. Oil prices are going to come down. Iran's just going to give up the power that I'm describing. When was a country ever give up any power, let alone world power?
Well,
this will be my new discussion points going forward. And that's why I so appreciate coming on your show to share it. You got it first.